an easy gimp. Like he has to time a dare on the rising up B, basically. That's the only thing that he can do. We'll see. I don't think that these players have played on this specific matchup yet, so who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, although there's a good amount of Chroms at Purdue I've seen.
Absolutely too, yeah. So yeah, Eric definitely has
Eric's at least
familiarity.
got a little bit of experience playing Chroms almost every week.
Yeah, we have like 3 reputable proms, one of them being basically PR, like guaranteed this semester, so.
No, Shaka.
Shaka's in the house.
Oh, Eric's racking out on so much damage though. He's definitely gotten something on Ox game plan. It's working.
Ox gonna fight right back there with that great dare. And now he's got Eric off stage.
So going
Goes
for
for the jump right there. Again, this first game, we're really just going to kind of see Ock and Eric figure out each other's play styles and what their game plan is going into this.
Ooh, just a smack, not like neutral B hit him. This could be either player's game to get the first kill. That jab not going to combo into bear anymore, so it might be a little more difficult for Ock to kill.
Spectrum not going to kill yet.
Eric looking for some sort of, he's looking for that down tilt dash tag now, or some sort of back air grab, straight hit, kill.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard for Wario to kill here, because he can't use lofts. He doesn't even have lofts yet.
I mean,
and a lot of
his
his moves very much depend on, or his kill confirms. You want to be at a much lower threat. Ock's going to take the first stock here. Eric's got to figure something out how really quick here and get this kill, or else Ock is just going to start racking on damage like we've seen him do in the past, and he's already started it.
I don't like that F tilt. Okay, but yeah,
Gonna punish you up there. Okay, here he goes.
Oh, he's up tilt. Yeah, Eric definitely knows that he needs to be able to calling out some of these jumps, like those up tilts and those nairs, but it's so hard because Chrom is just so mobile and all of his frame data is so good that like dynamic is still maybe in Ock's favor. Hey, the ledge trap, calling out that up air. It's definitely not a situation Eric wants to be in, but he still got out of the ledge trap very easy once again. I think it's going to be a big thing in this set is how well Ock is able to punish Eric at ledge, and he's not been doing it very well so far, but he's still got a good lead. Okay, GC going off that edge guard that could cause up. He's still going to send it though.
Yeah, not going to get the stock there. Ock got a little bit greedy there. He's just trying to end this stock so he just has full momentum going into the next one. And the F tilt is going to do just that. All right, Eric on his last stock. Ock, this is Ock's time to shine right here. But Eric just got waffed. We could see like really anything happen here. Even if Ock gets some crazy lead, all it takes is one there last stock.
Price. We talking about the up B scoop too. That was just, I don't understand why it's that big, but anyway, the double pike, almost getting a third hit of pike too. But Eric needing to get a kill as soon as possible so he can take advantage of the waft on last stock. Instead of playing
he tries to go for an up smash. Again, Wario's going to have a bit of trouble killing here, and Eric really needs this kill. He wants to pull something off. All right, going to get off stage. Not going to hit the dare.
Yeah, almost hitting the edge guard, but still not quite timing it correctly.
Needs to air dodge in, gets an F tilt. Like, Ock is putting on so much damage here, and it's so hard for Eric to get in against a sword like this.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so when they get the kill there, this is do or die for Eric. But we've seen him hit these before. You hit it twice against Apple. This is absolutely still doable for him. And Ock's got to make sure that he doesn't just let up on Eric.
Oh, Jesus
and he's
Christ.
not going to. Ock's going to take game 1 against Eric.
Jeez, that jab traded and he still just got his bear out of it anyway. It's because so that jab is so broken, man. Jesus. Oh my god. All right, well, still a very close game though. Regardless of that, like Eric was down a lot in percent, but the waft was still there the entire time. So maybe he could have gotten something going, but Ock just cleaning up is a lead in the last stock. Eric, yeah, I mean Eric. If Eric was in pool 1, then I'd understand why he'd be tired. But maybe he is really tired. Was he in pool 2? Oh yeah, I don't know then. Not sure if he's tired or not. Oh yeah, yeah. He guys being the president, he had to get up at like 8 or something. Yeah, I could play a bit of a factor. Being tired against Chrom and Roy is probably like bottom 5 characters you want to be tired against. So that's not helping him if that's the case.
Yeah,
But
you gotta be eyes peeled against these characters just because they're so fast. And if you're not ready for them, like, you're gonna lose a whole stock.
if your
like,
player
before
is
you
on
play-
crack, you got to be on crack too.
Right.
Okay, but Eric's still with the lead right now, actually.
All right.
bit of a-
Apple ended up beating Boogie.
Okay. Apple
So,
making the top 8.
I think Apple also after the player left. Again, after how close those Eric games were, I know Apple's pissed. He's gonna be making a run.
Now let's go, Eric. This game's been a lot closer after that early confirm that he got there. And you got to keep the momentum going as much as you can against a player like Aw. Getting a landing up air and the fair real quick. On his up airs, Wario's, as good as Wario's air drift is, he's not a fast faller, and those up airs can be really lethal if he gets caught up in it for too long. Back to the ledge. Ooh, that's a really good turnaround dash attack. Oh, and Aw
messes up the
spacing.
up B. Big lead for Eric here.
Yeah, that's going to cost Aw big.
Yeah, Eric's got to make it count, though. Again, this is a pretty fast game for Wario. At least. 'Cause I don't think he has waft yet, does he? Or not full waft.
True. I mean, he does have the half waft though, and if he racks on up just a little bit more damage, then Auk is going to be in kill range for half waft. He's got to be careful. Okay, the chat back there, not killing yet.
Oh,
That's definitely game. Yeah.
All right, Eric. Pretty washing out that second game, although Auk did have 2 spots.
Yeah, that was definitely just like, I mean, that game was definitely in Auk's favor by a little bit, and then Auk just like messed up hard at the end of it. He just kind of threw it. Still on his counter pick and tied 1-1, but yeah, we'll see if he can clean that up, I guess. Those are some weird, uncharacteristic mistakes of a player of his caliber. Still no character swaps, by the way. We'll mention that. Both of these players having deep pockets, and they're just sticking to their guns. Up, you got to shield, you got to rack up plenty of damage. And still getting up airs out of that tech, too. Okay, yeah, Ak is definitely a little bit mad about what happened last game. He is keeping the pressure on Eric. Okay, but he's getting a combo of his own. Gotta get top roll. Ooh, that upbeat not getting punished. I guess Ak hard expecting him to drift the platform, and he just drifted the other way, so keeping himself safe for the time being. Okay, Eric going for a jump read, but Ak super bidding up on stage very quickly. Ooh, and she'll get up upbeat and punishing that mistime that tilt. They're sending out goofy ankle. Alright, yeah.
All right, great grab there coming out from Eric. Trying to end him right there with the nair. Gonna be an SD.
Eric getting a misstep of his own to give off the lead here.
Yeah, bad karma on that one. Especially considering that last game.
I gotta go on a little tangent with the Chrom edge guarding stuff, because Koi players will there's 2 types of Koi players. One of them indisputably thinks that Roy is the better character, and the other one thinks that Chrom recovery is just good enough to not get edge guarded and thinks that Chrom's better. I don't know what type of player Auk is, but either
he thinks
way,
Chrom is good.
He thinks Chrom is better?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's a big Chrom apologist. And stuff like that. Eric going for a deep edge guard on Chrom and dying for it. It's like not kidding it. And yeah, it's gonna cost him a big lead. He's already at 80%, so I mean, Auk getting fuel for his Chrom apologist ideology, I guess. Going for an interesting side B shenanigans, but it's gonna cost him a lot of damage from Eric's combo. Ooh,
Up smash
on
gonna
the
take the top
platform.
there. Now, Auk got a pretty good lead. I didn't realize how fast he got that lead. I wasn't paying attention, but Auk is really putting on the pressure this game. With a almost whole stock lead here going into the last stop.
I mean, yeah, that one miss.
But
okay.
there's the waft.
Goodbye.
Who cares? It's even again.
You got up tilted at 40. Sorry, buddy. You're dead. Oh, and now he's really evened it up. He's already in the lead now. That
Great up
huge.
there from Auk to call out spot dodge.
I heard somebody saying that Auk won't let Eric get waft. It's been proven wrong, but Eric's still at a deficit even after getting that early kill.
The real thing is, though, can he kill last stock without waft? Because now he's going to have to do it just off of Wario's stuff. And we've been seeing Awakening making it really hard for him to kill.
I don't know.
But he's at kill
man.
percent.
You have to say, yeah, that's still
You
a
just
little
got to
bit
make
close.
something work, hit the right combination of moves, and he can take this game.
So I think that Eric has quarter waft too, so if he can find some sort of... Oh, that's a
Oh,
raw
F will
kill.
take it. He was not ready for that.
Ooh, yeah, not DIing it fully properly there.
All right. Eric's a game away from sitting in grands.
The king tries to return to his throne in this set, up 2-1, and Ock needing both games. Like, he's got to get... I figure he's got to get big momentum going, because you were saying it earlier, Corey players love momentum. He's got to get a big momentum run. He's got to not let Eric play the game. He's got to find something. He's got to latch onto something that Eric's doing. Oh, and we're getting the Guar playing. Ock, definitely a Xenoblade fan picking those music right there.
I hate it here.
Lovely Xenoblade music. Got Bob Twist a little, hold on. This is one of like the best themes in Xenoblade 1 of like all the music. Maybe we'll get that power up going, who knows. Alright, here we go on Battlefield. I honestly like, you think about Roy players and getting like up air ladders and stuff, but there's also just, that's exactly what Wario does the same. So this doesn't really benefit either player too much, I don't think. Ooh, geez, already 73% on Ock as I was talking about that. Okay, but Ock trying to get the momentum started too. Bit of an audacious downer not working out. I didn't even notice, honestly, that he switched to Roy. Like, I heard like the same types of like sounds and swings, and I was like, oh, it's just Chrom again, but switching to Roy, trying to get something else going. Patient play from Eric. We're gonna be rack up some extra damage.
Tries to jump off a bike there. Not going to work. Now Eric's in a really good position here. If he can pull off this first kill, Eric's looking in such a good position to potentially move into grands. But Ock is not going to let him do it.
Okay, gonna get the bite. There
Nice
again too.
there from Eric. The
Ah,
downer's going to take
untouchable.
it. All right, Eric taking first stock here. Not going to kill yet. I thought that would kill.
Jeez,
Maybe with rage.
maybe. Ooh, getting the meter respite again. I gotta say, the difference that Chrom players talk about over Roy, that like the reason that they think Chrom is better is that like Chrom's neutral is definitely, ooh, almost killing with that half block on the side, by the way. But I gotta say, Eric has been able to breathe just a little bit more than he was against the Chrom. So losing that stock right there, but
All right. Ock took a ton of damage there, but no wasp, no kill. That is not what you want to give Ock, because Ock has his own way of getting damage.
ooh, the parry. Okay. Eric's playing very patient against this Roy. He wants to keep the Roy as far away from him as possible at all times. Even though he does have to scrap, he does not want to get out scrapped by the strong hitboxes that Roy has up close.
Yeah, and already Ock has brought this back. Again, you got to be careful with how you kill Ock, because if you don't get it done fast, he's capable of making these comebacks, and we've seen it happen so many times now. Ock just gets in the zone and starts cooking.
Definitely in the kitchen, that's for sure, with this comeback. But oh, that back air's going to take the second stock, and Eric with a slight lead, and Wath almost coming on deck.
Uh-oh. Got to be careful here, though. Not
Okay,
going to kill yet. Wario's a pretty heavy character, to be honest. But the damage is going to start adding up, and he's going to be able to kill. Yeah, with Nair.
barely with Nair, yeah. And Ock's on a bit of a timer now, because Eric already has half waft, but if he lets Eric get full waft at these low percent ranges, he could just lose.
Yeah, Ock's got to be extremely careful here, because he is one game away from losing the set, going to losers.
Oh, the side tech, that could cost him big. Oh, no, but the half
okay.
waft not big.
Eric turns waft. That is Ock's win condition. All he's got to do now is play safe and not let Eric get his kill.
Okay. All these bites have been really costly. Every time that Eric gets a straight hit, Ock's like initial reaction is a shield, and Eric has been falling out hard. For a Nair or something. Could be Ock's game
Trying to
right
get the
here
down
at the
air.
sledge shot.
Again, both of them are playing so close here because of what's at stake. Off have to win this to get to Game 5, but if Eric wins this, he's sitting in winner's final.
Oh,
And
this
the
smack.
EricTho is going to do it. Eric's going to take it
Oh.